Deliver me from my enemies, O God. Defend me from those that rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity, and save me from the bloody men.
Look. It's a Sabbath day for some. Happy Saturday. My hope today is to hit it hard, quick, and simple. Been trying to go back to the basics, so if you haven't watched the last 3, folks, catch on back up, maybe 4. It starts with "Let us begin." Just because I want to lay groundwork for the year of exactly what I'm talking about, that I might be able to be simpler and shorter this year and not so long-winded and rambly and of my own mind. And to that end, last time we were on here, Christ was hanging on a cross, trying to figure out why and what that had to do with our sin and our broken state and why the world is broken. And a lot of times people will then say, well, because you put him there, here you have to, and he's there to save all of humanity, then the thing is to pray a prayer of acceptance. You just have to accept Jesus into your heart. And I don't know how accurate that is, and it doesn't seem to flow very logically out of the groundwork of the way the world is and what he did, was and is to come. And I feel like the sort of what do you do then about that, it starts to be answered perhaps best in a parable Christ told about the prodigal son. And if you don't know that, you've probably heard it as prodigal stories, because it's been used now time and time again in many motion pictures, novels, television shows, etc. And when the prodigal son returns after wasting his father's inheritance and basically just being living in rupture from the cleanliness of his relationship with his father, he decides to attempt to return. And I think that's first and foremost what we do with Christ on the cross, and the reckoning of who we are and how we put him there is to seek. And I feel like a divine spark must be sparked for that even to become part of our impetus, because self-governance is certainly a lot simpler and basically instinctual in an animal-like fashion. But I just want you to pay attention to the words of what the prodigal son said when he returned to his father. And I think in this should be the beginning of any prayer seeking to be healed and cleansed of the rupture of the very universe through sin by Christ's sacrifice. And the son said to him, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and in your sight, and am no longer worthy to be called your son." Dwell upon that, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Let me know where that prompts you, where that takes you. I always want to know what's going on in y'all's lives too, so holler at me. Peace be unto you. Amen and Selah.
Done!